Your brain is powerful, but it plays tricks on you all the time. It makes you remember things that never happened, ignore what's right in front of you, and even change your past memories without you realizing it. Here are 10 shocking ways your brain deceives you, and Fact 9 will change how you see everything. Before we move forward, please take a second to subscribe to our channel. Now, let's get started. 1. The Mandela effect. Many people remember things that never happened. This is called the Mandela effect, named after Nelson Mandela because people falsely remember him dying in the 1980s when he actually passed away in 2013. Other examples include people believing the Monopoly Man has a monocle or that Pikachu has a black tip on its tail. These false memories happen because your brain fills in gaps with assumptions and is influenced by what others believe. 2. Inattentional blindness. Your eyes take in a lot of information, but your brain only processes what seems important. This leads to inattentional blindness, where you completely miss things happening right in front of you. In a famous experiment, people were asked to count basketball passes. During the game, a person in a gorilla suit walked through the scene, but nearly half of the participants never saw it. This happens because your brain filters out what it doesn't think is necessary. 3. The doorway effect. Have you ever walked into a room and forgotten why? That's the doorway effect. Your brain organizes information based on context, and when you enter a new environment, it can reset, making it harder to recall what you were just thinking about. Scientists believe this happens because your mind treats moving into a new space as a signal to clear old information and prepare for something new. 4. Déjà vu. That strange feeling that something has happened before is called déjà vu. It happens when your brain mistakenly processes a new situation as a memory. Some scientists believe it occurs because of a slight delay in how your brain processes information, making it feel like something from the past when it's really happening in the present. 5. False memories. Your memories are unreliable and easily influenced. Psychologist Elizabeth Loftus found that changing a single word in a question can alter recall. In one study, people estimated higher speeds when cars smashed rather than bumped. This proves memories aren't recordings but reconstructions that can be distorted over time. 6. Change blindness. Your brain assumes stability, so it often misses big changes in your surroundings. In experiments, people were shown two images with major differences, such as a missing object, but many didn't notice. In another test, a stranger asked someone for directions. While they were talking, a group of people walked between them, and the stranger was replaced by someone else. 7. The spotlight effect. You probably think people notice you more than they actually do. This is called the spotlight effect. If you spill something on your clothes or say something awkward, you might feel like everyone is paying attention. In reality, most people are too busy thinking about themselves to focus on what you're doing. 8. Confirmation bias. Your brain loves to be right, even when it's wrong. Confirmation bias is when you only look for information that supports what you already believe, while ignoring anything that contradicts it. This is why two people can watch the same news story and come away with completely different opinions. It also explains why conspiracy theories spread so easily. 9. Memory distortion. This fact is mind-blowing. Every time you remember something, you change it. Your memories are not stored like a video. They are reconstructed every time you recall them. The more you think about a memory, the more it can be altered by emotions, suggestions, or new information. This means that some of your most vivid memories might not be accurate at all. If you've ever argued with someone about how an event happened, there's a good chance that neither of you remembers it correctly. 10. The framing effect. The way information is presented can completely change how you think about it. This is called the framing effect. People are more likely to buy something labeled 90% fat-free than the same product labeled 10% fat, even though they mean the same thing. Marketers, politicians, and the media use this trick all the time to shape public opinion without people realizing it. Your brain is amazing, but it is far from perfect. It constantly filters, edits, and rewrites reality, often without you knowing. From false memories to selective attention, these psychological tricks show that what you think is real might not be real at all. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, share it with friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this.